What inspired you to stop the drugs?
My son.
Having your son.
Well, my son is what made me completely stop. But I had been saying it for like we down them last few months. Tour was so hardcore. It was like every day I was high off cocaine, and I would wake up, drink a beer, make a drink, snort some lines and hit the stage. It was like it was a repetitive thing. It was how I was being, because I'm not a social person.
Right.
That's like that, especially when it's a lot going on or whatever. But I don't know, man. It was just a lot.
You felt it getting out of control?
I felt like I would even say it to the homies, and they'd just be like, "Nah, you're playing," because I was the biggest cokehead. They'd be like, "No, you're playing." Bro, I literally down to that end, like the last few months, I would snort coke and be like, "I don't like how I feel. Like, I'm just tired of this feeling." Like
Right.
it started becoming. I was more so because I used to just do it when I was in the studio.
So be creative.
And it was to be creative. And then at the end, it just was, I would just find myself doing it, and going out and let's find the blow. You feel me? Let's figure it out. You feel me? And we just be partying. Honestly, when we came to LA, I feel like that's how we built our connections. Everybody knew we had cocaine. They're like, yep, they party. Bro, I met everyone in LA off of cocaine.
That's crazy. Was there ever a point in time where you had like any sort of scares with the shit, like where you thought you might have taken too much?
Hell yeah.
Like where you were like freaking out, like fuck, I might be ODing.
And this was the craziest part. Like I remember one time in Columbus, like years ago, I was at my homie's mom's crib and we were all just doing coke or whatever. And bro, I was with my other homie, bro. He came through with some pure shit, and we just kept going crazy. And I'm trying to keep up my little ass. You feel me? Everybody else bigger and shit. I'm like, man, my body can't take this shit. I felt like my body froze up, so I went out of the room, like laid on the couch, and I just felt like I didn't even have no body, bro. I swear to God, my heart, but I just felt my heart. It was just. I'm like, bro,
fuck.
And every time I'll be like, I'm not doing that again, and then I'll do it again.
Damn.
Feel me? That shit is like, it's great. That's why I'm saying at first it's the best thing ever. But when the fun part is over and it becomes like the real addictive thing, that part
like you said,
sucks.
you started doing it in the studio, and then it was like you were just doing it to do it.
And that's what sucks. You feel me? And in an instance, I made it cool too to my fans. And that's the
when you're on the road, how many times fans just throw you bags of blow?
See, and that's another bad thing. All the time.
And then you don't know you don't know how pure the shit is. You don't know what it's pressed with.
Bro, I could have died so many times just off of bad drugs. We hear the story every day. I'm cool on trying to, worry about if I'm going to be alive. I told you, I'm going home to my son.
Facts.
That's it.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's it.